hope you're well. I hope you're having a good time in isolation and you're not too bored. I'm hoping we can keep you active and thinking about skating, because we're all missing the ice, we're all missing the rink. So yeah, we're going to have a little skate on the floor today. So what I've got prepared for you, we're going to do a quick warm-up. We're going to do some balancing positions. We're going to do some skating moves, and it's all in levels of difficulty. So the first example I'll show you all is a low level, and if you find that's too easy, then you can increase the difficulty with me, and I'll build it up. So for those of you that are low level, you can do a nice easy version. And if you want a bit more of a challenge, then you can come up and try the harder stuff, okay? So, yeah, there's balancing positions. There's a little bit of posh word for you, plyometrics, which is basically jumping off the ice, okay? And then we're going to go into the bolero and see if we can get you all doing that. Okay, so I've written down a solo version. I've had to adapt it slightly because it was made for pairs, but we'll do the solo version. So without further ado, guys, we're going to get you warmed up. So if you find a space, jump up onto your feet if you're able to, and I'm going to just play a bit of music while we do this. Let's go with
Baby Squirrel.
Okay, we're going to roll your ankles round first. And the other side. She was educated, but could not concentrate that she got lots of different horses by lots of different men. And I say, live for rich, you can't get the other way. Good. Reach. She comes in. And the elbow. What are you doing? And the arm. Here she goes. And elbow. And now your head to the left. Head to the left. Head to the left. Head to the right. Looking up. Looking down, looking up, looking down, and really gently roll round, and the other way. Okay, 2 levels on this. If you need to your hands, if you can, you can jump it. That's there, that's for you. Okay, I'm going to keep you up. And again, if you want to jump it, jump one. Okay, into it. Do the watch, high, whatever you feel. Good, everything is safe. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Skating along, speed skating. If you want to jump it, you can, or just step it. Okay? Okay, don't judge my playlist. Bit of Aretha there. Okay, plyometrics first. So make sure you've done that warm up and you're ready to move. If there's anything you find too tricky, I'll give you the lowest level first. So just stick with that one. Take care, don't hurt yourself. Make sure you've got plenty of room around you as well. You've moved the furniture or you're out in the garden, there's nothing you can trip over. Okay, so the very first plyometric is just a straight jump, okay? So the lowest level is to just bend your knees slightly and come up onto your tiptoes. Okay, so bending on a flat foot, up to tiptoes. Okay, so that's the easiest version. If you can get a little bounce and jump out of that, that's the next level. Okay, and if you can get a really high jump, don't know how much room I've got here, but we'll go for the full jump, jump. Okay, just straight up and down. You can just lift onto the toes, or you can get a little bit of height, or you can get a lot of height, whatever you think you can do, okay? So let's do 10 of those, guys. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, brilliant. Okay, try this one. It's the same exercise, but we're going to try and exit on one foot, okay? So the lowest level version is to not jump, is to go up onto your toes and come back down on one foot. So have a gentle press, up and back down on one foot. So it's your landing position for your jumps, okay? If you can, do a baby jump, small, like this. Little jump and land. Try and keep your balance. And if you want to and you think you can, do a big jump and land. Okay? Just have a play with them. Let's do about 5 of those because they're a bit more strenuous. Okay, the 1 foot. So we do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Brilliant. Well done. Okay. Let's go for the speed skating one. We did it in the warm-up. So the easiest version is to just step. So you can go step and step, changing feet. If you think you can step with a little hop, brilliant. Like that. The highest level is to really jump through each one as high as you can. Okay, but you can start like this. It's fine unless you think you can do a bit of a jump or a big jump. Okay, and let's go for 10 of these and then we'll get a drink. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Well done. Everyone get a drink for me if you've got one to hand. Just have a quick sip of your drink.
My car's already burning.
Beautiful day outside. I should be in the garden. I think I'm going to do that next week. Okay. We'll do one more. And this is our twizzle or pirouette or backspin or in-air position. Very, very often used in skating, whether you're spinning or twizzling or jumping. So here's the easy version. We're going to try and rotate on 2 feet around to your left. Just like that. Really easy version. You can put your hands, this is my right shoulder. It looks like my left, but it is actually my right, and that's because I jump that way, okay? I would take off this way. So if you jump the normal way, both hands to your right shoulder, and if you jump the other way, both hands to your left, and you'll spin the other way too, okay? So the easy version is on 2 feet. What we're aiming to do is stay in the same spot on the floor. So while you're spinning, you're not falling around the room. You're staying on the spot, like that. Okay? You spin nice and fast if you can, but it's about trying to stay on the same spot all the time. Okay? For a challenge, if you want it harder, you're going to try and stand on your right foot with your left leg across you and the hands to the right. So this is my right leg I'm stood on, and we do a very small hop around like that. So there. Okay. So the challenge to push it harder, if you think that's still too easy, is to spin faster. Okay, so be careful with this. You can get dizzy. You can get a bit disorientated. So don't spin too fast, and stop if you need to stop. Okay, everyone, we're going to try the right foot first, and then we'll try the left foot the other way, probably a bit slower because no one likes the left. Okay, so we'll try the right foot first. Easy version on 2, and 1 foot. Off you go. We'll do a few turns. And stop. Good. All right, change legs. We'll have a go the other way round on the other leg. So this is my left leg, and I'm turning to the right. Okay, left leg, turning to the right. So we'll go this way. And hop and hold. Good. Okay. Really useful exercise that for all your jumps, all your twizzles if you dance, all your back spins and forward spins. Just getting used to spinning both ways is brilliant off the ice. It means you won't lose it when you get back to the ice. When we finally get our ice back, it won't feel weird to spin again, and you'll get dizzy. You'll still be used to it. Okay, right. Balance challenge, everyone. We're going to see. This sounds easy, but it's really not. We're balance challenging different skating positions, but we'll start with a very basic 1 foot balance. Okay, but here's the rules. If you hop, it doesn't count. Okay, if you put your foot down, it doesn't count. And if you take your hands off your hips, it also doesn't count. It shows as a loss of balance. Okay, so the goal is to get to 10 seconds or as much as you can do with both hands on your hips, standing on one leg, and the other leg's going to be about knee height here with my foot is same height as my knee, hands on hips, and we're going to also close your eyes. Okay, if it's too hard with your eyes closed, obviously keep them open, but we're going to try in 10 seconds. As soon as you close your eyes, I'll start counting to 10. So I'll do a 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes, hold it for 10. Let's see if you can who makes it for 10 seconds. Start on your strongest foot. It's my right foot. So hands on hips, 1 foot's up. We're closing our eyes in 3, 2, 1, and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. All right, I hope some of you made it. It's harder than it looks, right? Harder than it looks. Okay, try the left foot. We'll do the same again. So standing on your left, or your other foot if you do the left. Foot is knee height, hands on hips. We're closing our eyes in 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, well done. Okay, I can't see all of you. I can see some of you. Hands up if that was too easy. Was it too easy? Okay. Yeah. We'll try a slightly harder position for you then. We're going to try a spiral position or an extended pushing position. So low level spiral can be literally this high with the leg out the back. If you can get to a full spiral, that's where I'd like you to hold it. And if it's still too easy, hands on the hips. But for most of you, hands out, because this is a little bit harder. Okay, so arms out to start with. As high a spiral as you want to do, and we'll close our eyes for this one as well with your leg out the back. In 3, 2, 1, hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. Other leg. Everyone change legs. So hands on your hips. Into your spiral, closing our eyes in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's harder than it looks as well. That's tricky, right? It's tricky, right? Okay, we'll do one more balancing position, okay? This is going to be onto your tiptoes, okay? So you can do this stood up, and you can do this with your arms out. You can come off a little bit if it's too tricky, or you can lift up quite a lot if you can. If it's still too easy, I want you to squat down a little bit, okay? So from the beginning, you can see my feet. Very slight tiptoes, just a little bit, tiptoes, okay? And then we're going to hands on hips, there, on the tiptoes. If it's too easy, we'll squat down a little bit, staying on the tiptoes, still on my tiptoes, squatted down a little bit, and we're closing our eyes in 3, 2, oh, sorry. Bear with me, guys. I've got a low battery, I'm just plugging it in. Okay, there we go. On your tiptoes, hands on hips, ready to go in 3, 2, 1, and close your eyes, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, well done. If that one felt any easier, it means you're getting used to using your balance, using your core to keep you there, yeah? So well done, really, really good. Grab yourself a quick drink, guys, before we do the next bit. Have a quick sip. You can see some of your comments coming up below. Keep those coming, because for those of you I can't see, it's a good way for me to get some feedback as well, so thank you. It's all first time today, so let me know if it's too hard, too easy, or if there's anything else you want to cover. We can make that happen in the next 6 weeks, okay? I have got a rough plan, but I'm happy to tailor it to whatever you guys want to do at home, so let me know. Right, some extended positions. So extension is something I always try and get nice leg lines so they look beautiful when you're skating around, and you don't look like hockey skaters. So we don't want anyone skating around like this. Yeah, we want nice line, nice line, nice line. Okay, so if you have got something you can hold on to, this will help. A chair, a table, a fireplace, the garden fence, the wall, a sofa, something you might be able to hold on to. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to hold on to the wall here, and literally we're just going to see if we can get your back leg to go straight. So mums and dads, carers, if you can help with this one, we'll see if you're able to get your knee to go straight and point your toes so your ankles go straight as well, and we get a nice straight line. This is turned out to the side and not down at the floor. It's turned out and pointed there, and we'll hold it there. See if I can get, should be nice and strong. So if there's someone around who can just give it a little wobble for you, see if you can keep it really stiff, really strong. Okay, and bring that in, and we'll try the other leg. Stretch out in the knee, stretch out in the ankle, point the toes, turned out, really stretch, really straight. Give it a little wobble, see if you can keep it straight. Good, and hold it there. Awesome. Well done, guys. Okay, a couple of little twists we're going to do. These are based on 3 turns, but they're going to just get your core twisting. which is a skill that we don't use when we're just off the ice. We'll use it a lot when we're skating. So I just want to get this movement moving while you're not on the ice. It means when you get back there, it'll still be as strong as when you left. Okay, so we're going to do this like a 3-turn. So the idea is that you'll wind up your shoulders one way, and then we'll turn you to backwards, and then we'll go the other way. Turn. So we're getting that swap of sides, there to there. Okay. If you can do a 3-turn on one foot, okay, we'll do it on one foot. So we'll do outside 3-turns. These are basically outside 3-turn, twist the other way, outside 3-turn. Okay, so you can follow along. If we go for about 6, because I'll probably run out of room after 6. So I'm facing, turning to the left, turning to my left, and I'm standing on my left foot to do the first turn. Push, twist, standing on the right, push, twist, standing on the left, push, twist, standing on the right, push, twist, standing on the left, push, twist, standing on the right, push, twist. Okay, easier version. You can do that on 2 feet. And for both of those turns, you'll lift up slightly on your toes to turn it. Like that, okay? With that action, we really need to keep that going off the ice so it's not stiff or hard work when you do get back onto the ice. That's a really key one as well. Okay, yes, rise up on your toes. Watch out for carpet burn. Okay, a few little stretches for you guys. Do this whatever you're capable with doing. And then we're going to do bolero. Okay, so first stretch is to sit on the floor if you're able to. I'll show you 2 versions if you can't get on the floor. If you can get on the floor, we're just going to do a nice open V position, and we're going to go from one side to the other and then out the front. If you can do this just stood up, you don't need to be able to sit on the floor. You can go from one to the other and down the middle. It's the same stretch, whether you can do it. You can do this in a chair, you can do this on the floor, or you can do it stood up. So whatever works for you, we'll go. This is my left knee first. So I'm aiming to get my nose heading towards my knee. You don't have to touch your knee. I definitely can't. But if you can get, that's the general direction. Nose heading towards the knee. And then we stretch down and hold your ankle or your leg. So if you can only get this far, it's fine. If you can get right down, that's fine as well. But we'll hold it there. Good, and come up slowly. We're going to go to the other side. Nose towards your knee, as close as you can. Just be careful with this one. If it hurts, then come back a little bit. And hold the leg, and stretch. And up, and the last one's right down the middle, okay? So straight down the middle. And it's your head towards the middle of both of your knees. So head down. And like I said, you can do this on the floor too. If you're on the floor, this is a reach forward, head down. Good, and back in. And if you're still on the floor, bring your heels in like this. We sit, this is a butterfly stretch. So you're going to bring your heels towards you and try and just gently bounce your knees down like this. If you're stood upright, you can do this against the wall, stretching out, a little bounce out away from the wall on both sides. Okay, it's the same stretch. Okay, give that a go. Hold it there. That's really good, Juliana. I can see you there. Stretch it out. And relax. Well done. And the last one we'll do this one. Holding your foot behind you. Hold on to something or someone. We'll hold that there and there. This one you can do on the floor. It's a kneeled position. You need to hold on to something, but you can pull the back foot up the same if you're on the floor. Don't worry if you're not. If you've stood up now, you can stay with it on the wall. It's up to you, okay? It's the same stretch, whether you're up or down. Hard to balance without holding on though. That's it. And the other leg. That's easier on the wall. Okay, so they were the three main muscle groups in your legs, okay? Your hip abductors, long and short, your hamstrings, and your calf and your, I've forgotten what the other one is now. But it's all of the legs. So they're the three key stretches to keep doing while you're at home. You don't have to do them every day, but at least once a week, twice a week if you can. That would be awesome. Right. If you haven't seen a video for Bolero, don't worry too much. If you haven't, go and check it out after the class today. YouTube Mass Bolero. You can follow this along. I've adapted this slightly because it should be done with a partner. And there's also some quite crazy lifts going on in the video, which obviously we can't do. But we're going to just adapt it slightly so you can all do it on your own at home. Okay, so I'll go through this maybe 3 or 4 steps at a time. We'll keep coming back to the beginning and restarting, and hopefully you can learn this along with us. Please say in the comments if I'm going too fast, and we can just slow down the pace a little bit, okay, so I know you're all getting it. It will last the whole 6 weeks, so don't worry if you don't get it today. We're going to go over it again and again and again in the next few classes. So it starts on your knees, if you're able to. You've got you're kneeling down. You've got your left arm forward. This is my left arm, it's in front. The right arm is behind. Okay, and the first move is to lean forward and back, where you'll swap arms. So now my right arm's forward, left arm's back. And you do that again. Left arm forward, right arm back. Then you bring both hands up above your head. And this is where your partner would normally go around you. So we're going to gesture that with a hand around your head. So we call that a lasso arm. Okay, so it's like a lasso over your head and round, just one of those arms. Then we're going to stand up. And we're going to do the walk around that your partner would have done. So we're walking around in a small circle to your right, walking around. Okay? All right, let's start from the beginning up to that walk around. So we're down on one knee, left arm forward, right arm back. We go forward, change the arms again to there, both arms up. And then lasso around your head. We stand up and we walk around to the right in a small circle. Okay? Got that much? Okay, we'll carry on from there. We then turn to your right, a full turn, and then you reach up with your hands and down. So it's like a press down. It's like you're stroking the wall. Okay, it's a press down there. Okay, so we've just walked around. We turn, step, and press down. That's it. You got it. And from there, we're going to do a half turn. You've just done this bit. So it's to step forward to your left and step back to your right, and then into an extended position, which is here, if you can see that. That's it. Okay, so we'll go from the beginning again. We're down on one knee, left arm forward, right arm back. We go forward, back, and change your arm. Forward, back, change your arm. Lasso around your head. Oh, sorry. Arms up first. Arms up, then the lasso. Lasso around your head. Then stand up. Then walk around. Then we do a full turn and stroke the wall. There, that's it. And then turn left, turn right, and extend. There. All right, well done. Okay, I'm going to try and give you the music. I'll see if this works. No, I'm really sorry. I haven't got a very good Wi-Fi up here in the loft. I will have the music for you next week. It's much easier without the music though, so if we go through it once more and then we'll say goodbye and it will just help you remember it. Next week we'll do it with the music. Okay, so once more through, it starts with kneeling down, left arm forward, right arm back, leaning forward, change the arms, forward, change the arms, both arms up, and then the lasso around, and then we walk round in a circle. You do a full turn around and lean to stroke the wall, down, turn to the left, turn to the right, and extend. There, have you got that much? Okay, hopefully you're all good with that. The whole thing's about 4 minutes long. Don't worry, let's just see what we can get done with it and see how far we can get. Maybe. Can I say a shout out to Sweden and Australia as well? Thank you so much for joining us.
Great.
Very, very honoured that you're here with us.
Brilliant. Okay. Now you might be able to get to see that poll. So I'm hoping, oh my goodness, we're getting a really good response here. This is the first time I've ever set up a poll.
Presenter, I don't know your name. I am so sorry, but I loved it. I had fun. It's 9 p.m. or now 10 p.m. here. Had a great time.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm going to practice my bolero.
Yeah, do it.
I will.
Yeah, well, we can have a global bolero, which would be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it? We could get a little cameo version of the Aussies doing it as well. And obviously, the Household Bolero one, it's a YouTube video, so it's available.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Okay.
Perfect.
And so you can all be sending in your videos to us as well. Okay, well, the feedback's been absolutely amazing, so that's fantastic.
Brilliant.
That's great.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy the sun out there. It's a lovely day.
Brilliant.
And we'll see you next week.
See you all next week. Thanks so much for joining in. Bye.
Lovely.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.